It's your girl Nari, and you're listening to She Speaks, the podcast, featuring spoken word poetry on a variety of social conversations. Welcome back to episode 12. Sometimes, don't you think it's a shame that video killed the radio star? That's why I'm personally so excited to see the resurgence of this mode through modern day podcasts. The fact that listeners don't have a visual for the voice they hear can possibly minimize tendencies to stereotype or categorize based on what is seen. This next piece talks about how my true identity is not simply a reflection of my exterior, nor is it defined by where I happen to be born. It's called Foreigner. Here it goes. I am a foreigner in my own land. My feet stumble on unfamiliar sand. Their language I speak, their food I eat, but I know deep inside there are differences I secretly hide. It's as simple as wearing a tank top, something my friends wouldn't think twice, but as soon as an adult steps into the room, I quickly shrug on a cocoon. Not to would be rude. You see, indecent exposure holds different thresholds in different parts of the globe. But then, on the split side, I also can't hide the fact that there too I'm in no man's land. I stand at that threshold, neither side can hold me, my colors bleed out of the boundaries. If I had a penny for each time I got asked, "Where are you from?" No, like, "Where are you from?" I suck in my breath and chant rituals to stay calm. Then I preface my response with an apology, for my birthplace will not answer their question and surely be disappointing. But if they catch me on a good day, I'll rephrase their question and for them state my ethnicity in the land that bore my ancestry. To that, they nod their heads eagerly like I've solved their little mystery. Then they proceed to spit a line in what they define as my mother tongue. Then they look at me with eager eyes of a puppy, waiting for their treat, a reward for being so culturally keen, giddy in anticipation for my reaction of shock and appreciation for their act of appropriation. What they don't realize is their words sound just as foreign coming from me in my mouth in my supposed motherland. As if from me wafts a warning stench, the locals spot me from miles away. They know I'm a foreigner born far away. They see through my guise, despite my olive skin and almond eyes. To them, I'm just another second gen who lacks cultural ties, not deemed as special as Caucasians, and can't fit in with the true Asians. No man's land. So now, I pretend that home is wherever I'm not, longing for something I think will feel whole, choosing to ignore the big gaping hole. I try to find solace in others like me, who ride that fine line of dual ethnicities, but even then, the camp is divided. A buffet of reactions to the cultural divide from which we're derived. A banana over here and an egg hardened over there. A Twinkie, lemon, FOB. Who knew there were so many shades of yellow beyond what we can see? I grew up with mostly white friends, and I remember joining a yellow club in the second year of college. To which my white friends remarked casually, jokingly, that I got sucked into an Asian fever vortex. Pardon me? But quickly acknowledged that they understand must be a deep need for me to be with my own kind. Excuse me? I mean, all my life I did feel different, but to boil that universal feeling down to the color of my skin? I'm sorry, did I miss a memo that said being part of a majority cures loneliness and questions of identity? Was that too only a plight of the minority? Police. But here I am, feeling lost and confused, straddling tectonic plates of diverging ethnicities. Here I am, feeling the pangs of an identity that can only be described as a foreigner in my own country. That one is called Foreigner. The notion of identity is not a fixed entity. Rather, it's a permeable, ever-changing, and living concept that can never truly be pinned down. Examine your own views on identity. What do you identify with? Your birthplace? Your ethnicity? Or how about the predominant culture in your life? The more I try to unpack identity, the more I realize that it is a complex amalgamation of so many diverse life factors, experiences, and influences. What are your thoughts? Thanks so much for listening, truly. If you like what you heard, be sure to rate and subscribe on your podcast platform of choice. My name is Nari, and you've been listening to She Speaks. Come on back next week for a brand new piece.